Aloha everyone, what is really good my dudes? Welcome to another RuneScape news coverage video. For this video we're going to be covering some tweets by ModPi regarding some quality of life changes that he's been working on. So without any further ado, let's jump right into the video. Let's go.
Cats is the illest. What you talking about, Willis?
Alright guys, before I get started, I do want to preface this by saying that any of these things are not likely to come out in December, seeing as Jagex is pretty locked for content this time of year, and it's likely that a lot of them are going to go on holiday for Christmas and New Year's and things like that, so expect these to be likely early 2021. Also, Mod Ryan is doing the same type of thing on his Twitter for non-combat updates. ModPi is specifically doing combat, and if Mod Ryan does post about the things he's worked on his Twitter channel, I'll do a video for him. As of right now, he hasn't yet, but we'll see. Also, it's likely that we will get more from ModPi before the end of the year, so I might do a follow-up video going over any changes that weren't covered in this video. So to start off, we have the ability Dragonbreath. ModPi has now changed it so it will prioritize your main target before performing the usual AoE. This is something that people have wanted for a long time, so it is good that it's finally getting addressed. He says that it is past the QA stage now, and firmly off the stage and good to go next year. Next up, we have some anti-spam code. So ModPi has made it so you're not going to see as much spam with augmented item information when in combat. More specifically, for 1.2 seconds after equipping an item, the message will be filtered. And for 5 seconds after getting an unfiltered message, the message will also be filtered. And you can see basically here on screen a demonstration of that. So hopefully that'll declutter a lot of your chat box in the midst of battle, which is always good. It's a lot of times important to keep that chat box real estate open for more important messages and other such things. And the last thing I have for today's video, probably the biggest or most impactful that I'm sure a lot of people are going to be happy to hear about, is area looting. So he has now made it so area looting will no longer close when you walk about, and it updates as you walk. These updates are now instant when an NPC dies, so there's no delay whatsoever, or at least very, very, very minimal. And it also works with auto retaliate. This is something that people have pretty much wanted since the beginning of area looting. Although I do think it did work something similar to this, and people got irritated because it kept closing when people were forced to move. But this is a perfect workaround because it now allows you to move with it. And if you don't want it, you can just hit escape or close it out. And I think this option really gives you the most freedom when using the area loot system. Once again, these are not updates we can expect this month, more likely January and Q1 of 2021. But it is good to see ModPi working on these, and as I said earlier, it is likely he's going to continue to do more. If that is the case, I will cover them in future videos. If Mod Ryan comes out with any of his stuff regarding non-combat skills, I will also cover it there in a video, just to keep you guys up to date on what's going on. The last thing I want to say before closing out the video is ModPi has tweeted out something that I think is very important to take notes. He says that please do not use these fixes as an excuse to question or put down any other members of the RuneScape team. These particular fixes taking so long is not a question of nobody else being able to do it, but more so there's not been time allocated to it. The RuneScape devs are very busy and would love to do certain things like this, but have always more important things to do. Only reason why ModPi is able to do it is because he spends approximately 2 weeks out of the entire year of his spare time fixing things like this, and goes on to say that other JMods should not be expected to do the same. So please don't give any other JMods flack because it might seem like, I don't know, ModPi is the only one who cares about these kinds of things, or only one willing to do something about it. That is not the case, and we shouldn't behave like it is. Anyways, I'm going to wrap up the video there. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed yet and you want to stay up to date on all things RuneScape related, then hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you watching. I am out. Aloha.